Hi everyone! In this video, I'll tell you why the 30,000 miles maintenance is such a ripoff. I'll be back. Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do your own 30,000 or 35,000 miles maintenance intervals. That's right. And I'll tell you why it is such a ripoff. The thing is, if you drive Toyota, Honda, Hyundai or Kia, okay? Those cars are, the modern one, the newer one. Those cars are pretty much reliable. They will be just fine, believe me, until they hit around like 100,000 miles. Then you're gonna have serious problem because the serpentine belt has to be replaced. You have to change the spark plugs and coil packs and so on, okay? But 30,000 miles, okay? It's really low miles for like Honda, Toyota, Hyundai or Kia. Even for Chevy, okay? So the thing is, do you really have to have the dealership to do it for you? Or you can just do it yourself. But anyway, since you guys are here on my video, I will teach you how to do it yourself. So you will, save some money. I got an email from Toyota dealership because I used to own 2012 Toyota Corolla, okay? It's the funniest thing in the world. The thing is, once you buy brand spanking new Toyota or Honda, they give you a nice package, like email reminder to visit their dealership service center, So even though I don't own the Toyota Corolla anymore, they still, bugging me by sending me like a bunch of email reminder. Hey, your Toyota Corolla is due for your 35,000 miles maintenance interval. I'm like, seriously? I don't even own the Corolla anymore. But anyway, what's funny is they were gonna charge me $370 for it. I'm like, $370 for what? 30 to 35,000 miles interval maintenance? But anyway, this is what I'm gonna tell you, okay? Actually, it's not even a secret. It's on your booklet, and if you Google it, you can tell exactly what you need to do at 30,000 miles. Most modern car, they'll be just fine, okay? If you own Japanese car, believe me, they'll be just fine. You don't have to worry at all at 30,000 miles. Even if you own VWs, I own like, two VWs, right? I used to own like VW Tiguan and VW Beetle. If you watch my videos, you pretty much know what to do, when it comes to maintenance of your VWs. Anyway, number one, this is what they're gonna do at 30,000 miles or 35,000 miles, okay? Let's put it that way. I don't know why the Toyota dealership said I have to do my 35,000 miles maintenance interval because I didn't reply to their 30,000 miles, so now they increase it another 5,000. Anyway, whatever. Number one, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna change your oil. Well, every 5,000 miles, even 10,000 miles, okay, with modern car. If you use premium synthetic, then you can do it yourself. If you watch my Jaguar oil change video, my Porsche oil change video, VW's oil change video, guess what? You can do it yourself. You don't have to pay what? 370. Actually, if you own a Porsche, it's even worse. Or Jaguar, it costs around like $600 to $700. That's a lot of money, okay? This was why, okay, if the dealership, Toyota dealership, is about to charge me $370 to do the 35,000 mile maintenance, can you imagine what they're gonna charge me for the Porsche or the Jaguar? It's like around, $600 to $700. Because my friend used to own a Porsche Macan. He was shocked when it cost 400 plus to do the oil change and whatever inspection that they needed to do on his Porsche Macan. But anyway, yeah, number one, they're gonna do an oil change. Again, you can do it yourself. They're just gonna replace the old oil, take out the old oil filter, and that's it. You can do it yourself, without anybody doing it for you. If you watch my VW maintenance, Jaguar maintenance, and Porsche maintenance. And number two, they're gonna, we need to do an engine air filter inspection. They try to say it in a most professional way. We need to look into your engine hood and open pop the engine air filter, whatever, cover and inspect it. Come on, we have eyes. You can do it yourself. Just pop your own hood, open the engine air filter box. You know, look at the engine air filter. If it has a lot of leaves and dirt and it's dirty, guess what? Buy a new one and replace it yourself. And you don't need to have a dealership mechanic to look at it because we have our own eyes. You know, if it's dirty, what? Change it. That's right. So you don't need somebody to do it for you. And guess what? Engine air filter is cheap. Even for the Porsche, it's pretty cheap, okay? And it's not that difficult. Well, I'll take that back. The Tiguan and the Jaguar are easy, but the Porsche is little bit pain in the neck, okay? Because it's Porsche. So the Porsche engineer, you know, they make it a little bit harder to do your own DIY, but it's not impossible. Just watch my video. I'll show you everything, okay? And number 3, do you know what they're gonna do? Oh, we need to do some tire pressure check. I'm like, seriously? You can do it yourself? Come on! Just get one of these or a tire pressure checker. I will put everything, every single thing that you need to do your own what? 30 or 35,000 miles maintenance interval. Just connect this thing to your, you know, whatever the air valve of your tire, and it will tell you if your tire need more pressure right here. Just look at the manual. Oh, that's right. Every cars come with a manual. The problem is not many people read it. You need to start reading your car manual. It will tell you, you know, how much tire pressure you need, and you need this kind of tool to inspect it. Just plug it into the valve and look at it. If your car needs like 40 psi or 35 psi and the gauge say you have 20, well, crank it up. Press you know, put more air, right? Until the gauge say you have 35 or 40 psi. So again, you don't need a mechanic to check your air pressure. And especially when you have to pay $370 to like $700, that's such a rip-off because you can do it yourself. But number 4, this is what they're gonna do. Oh, by the way, your brakes need to be checked. To make sure your brakes, you know, we want to know whether it has to be changed or not, and blah blah blah. We need to do a visual inspection. I'm like, seriously, really? If you know how to remove car tire, you know, watch my video on how to jack car, okay? And how to put jack stand. Each car, again, read the manual. Each car, okay, listen to me, have a different jacking point. So the thing is, you don't want to jack at the wrong point because you will damage your car body frame. So please read your manual and jack the car up, remove the tire, look at it, and use your bare hands, touch the rotor. You'll feel it. If there is like wheel deformity or dimples, you can actually feel it. And then visual means if you have eyes that are working, look at it. If you watch my VW Tiguan brake pads and rotor replacement, you know, tutorial, you'll see my rotors were all rusted, okay? And modern car like this, the Porsche, VWs, Toyota, Honda, again, Hyundai, Kia, have have a sensor that will tell you that when your brakes is going to be replaced. This car actually have a built-in brake sensor. It will make really weird noise like eek, because the sensor will start rubbing on the rotors. That's when you actually have to change your brake pads. And then again, brake rotors, you just have to touch it. If you have like brake rotors and measurement, I will put everything on the description so you can save money. Instead of, you know, paying somebody all the time, you can do it at home at the comfort of your own house while drinking beer or your favorite drinks. Anyway, coffee, whatever. So anyway, you can do it yourself. They're not really remove. Come on, brakes usually don't have to be replaced at 30,000 miles, okay? Unless you're driving like a maniac, your brakes probably have to be changed at 34,000 miles, okay? But if you just like going to work, home to work, you don't really have to change your brakes until it hits like around 40 to 50,000 miles, and you'll be just fine in this modern car, okay? My Tiguan had to be replaced at 40,000 miles. So because I drove it a lot. Okay. Anyway, again, and number 5, guess what? Oh, your door hinges have to be lubricated. Seriously? Just like door hinges on your what? On your house. Sometimes they have to be lubricated. You can either use W40 or this white lithium grease. I will put everything. All you need to do, open your door. Oh my God, that's the hinges. And you spray it at the joint. Done. You just save yourself $370 and $700, okay? Because you just lubricate your own door hinges. The thing is, with door hinges, it's a moving part. And guess what? It has to be lubricated. Just like your house door. Sometimes it goes like, get W40, spray, bam! Now your door is smooth as butter. Again, that's what? Just get everything. I'll put everything in the description and you can do it yourself on your own. And then, you need inspection of your light bulb to make sure it's on or off. Seriously? First, get your key. Open the door of your car. Put the key in the... and then turn your car on. Oh my God! My light is on! Do you really need the mechanic to look at that? Whether your headlights is on or off or is broken? You can do it yourself. So again, that's another free things, okay? Another thing that will do, your car is dirty. With our 30 to 35,000 mile maintenance interval, it comes with a car wash. Oh my God, dealership car wash is the worst. The thing is, guess what? They have so many people waiting in line. They do like the lousiest car wash in the world. They don't even clean my wheel, they didn't even dry it up. Some have wet spot and everything. I'm like, seriously? I'm paying what, $370 to $700 for this? No way! Again, number 8, they just gonna do car wash. They don't even wax it, nothing. They just and wipe it and that's it. Goodbye and take your money. Anyway, again, let's recap again. Number 1, guess what? Do the oil change. Get fresh oil. If you use a premium synthetic, you don't have to do it every 5,000 miles. VWs actually and Porsche, you can do it every 10,000 miles. But with a caveat, check the engine oil dipstick. The thing is, some of this car, turbocharged car, burn oil and you have to refill it yourself when it starts to become lower. But you don't have to change the whole thing at 5,000 miles. You can wait until 10,000 miles. I do it every 5,000 miles because I have a turbocharger car. Turbocharged cars need fresh oil. The longer you wait, the more it's gonna increase the chance of your turbo is gonna going bad, and turbo is more expensive than oil change. So I prefer to do my oil change at 5,000 miles interval. Anyway, number 2, change what? Inspect your engine air filter. It's very easy, okay? It's very easy. Just open the hood, find the engine, air filter box, open it, look at it. If it's dirty, change it, buy it, get your own part. If it's clean, put it back on and seal it back, and that's it. And number 4, get something like this or any tire pressure monitor, okay? And start, do it yourself. The gauge will tell you, and the manual will tell you, okay? If your air filter is, your car tire need pressure, it will tell you. And then also, number 5, brake inspection. You don't need to pay somebody to do brakes inspection. Like modern car like this, it has built-in computer sensor, okay? And then if you want to be really nitpicking about it, again, jack your car up, put jack stand, look at the pads, okay? The thickness of your pads. You can tell if the pad needs to be replaced or not, and touch the rotors too. You can actually get a rotor measurement tool if you really want to be like the guy who wants detail. And look at the rotor. Is it dirt? Is it rusty? Is it in bad condition? Is it giving you problem? Make a lot of noise? You can hear that kind of stuff, you know. It's time to replace. Anyway, you don't need somebody to tell you when it's to replace. Doing it yourself, you can do it yourself. And then another thing they gotta do what? Number 5. Well, door hinges. Lubrication. I'm like, seriously? Door hinges? You can do it yourself. Just get yourself a kind of W40, spray the door hinges, and you're on your own. Your door will be closed and open, smooth like butter. That's right. And then, again, second one. Oh! We need to inspect your headlights, whether it's a headlight bulb, whether they need to be replaced or not. We need to check whether it's on, you know, both of them. I'm like, seriously? Just turn your car on and look at it on the mirror. Have your wife or your, you know, kids look at it. Hey, are both light bulbs on? If the answer is yes, you're good to go, right? Oh, I forgot one more thing. The cabin air filter, they actually have to be replaced every 35,000 miles to 40,000 miles. That, again, if you watch my VW Tiguan and Beetle and Porsche and actually this Jaguar doesn't have a cabin air filter, believe it or not, but the Porsche is really easy. Just because it's Porsche, it's not difficult at all. Just watch my video, my VW maintenance video and my Porsche maintenance video. Usually the cabin air filter is located on the passenger side, okay? And that's it. Oh, and then they're gonna do what? Car wash, complimentary car wash at 30,000 miles. When somebody who always wash their car every 30,000 miles shouldn't own a car, okay? The car should be cleaned what? Regularly to make sure the paint is not, you know, faded or ruined, okay? You need to clean your car on your own. The thing is, you don't need to pay $370 to $700 to clean your own car. The thing is, they don't even wax it. They don't do. I mean, watch my Porsche Cayenne Turbo engine air filter replacement. Man, they did such a lousy job maintaining this car. I mean, it was so dirty and dusty. I'm like, seriously, man. I had to do all the maintenance, detailing myself to bring the car to this point, okay? I don't trust those dealership service. The thing is, there are so many people waiting in line that you're just like a what? A number. Just say, come on, number 1, number 2. Come on, hurry up, go now, go right now. They don't have the time to what? Pay, you know, into detailed maintenance for each customer, which is a rip-off. You're paying so much money and you, what? That's all you get. So again, it's not that hard, guys, to do 30,000 to 35,000 miles maintenance, because you can do it yourself, okay? And you just save yourself $370 to $700. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up and make sure to share it for those people who are really worried that I have to do my 30,000, 35,000 interval maintenance. Your car will be just fine, okay? At 30,000 miles, you'll be fine. Believe me, you'll be just fine. Anyway, love you guys. Make sure to click the subscribe button. Bye!